much. Thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Houston Texans. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, Downs. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The Texans and Patriots met in the divisional round of the playoffs 2 years ago. The Pats won that one, but they also met in one of the better games of the regular season last year. The Pats won, but it was in pretty dramatic fashion.
How about Deshaun Watson, his second start in the NFL for the Houston Texans? He went toe-to-toe with the master himself, Tom Brady, didn't he? But in the end, you know how it always turns out, right?
Brady did his thing, found Brandon Cooks for a 36-33 win. Dobbs now on 2nd down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Let's go!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Trump, there he goes, left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans making their way out with some renewed optimism, really, in Houston for 2018. But, Charles, it all revolves around one word. It's something they didn't have in 2017. I'll give you a hint. It starts with the letter H.
And I'm guessing it's not Houston.
No, it's health.
You're exactly right. Great call there, partner, because health is what really doomed their season last year. Remember, they were the #1 defense in the NFL 2 seasons ago. Whitney Merciless, a terrific outside linebacker, hurt very early last year. The face of the franchise, J.J. Watt, hurt very early last year. And who would have thought a rookie quarterback by the name of Deshaun Watson would give them the spark, the optimism they were looking for, and then when he went down, there went the season.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And some room to roam now. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Here we go. Next round.
On 1st down, Downs to throw. And Conley's got it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And a nice gain of 21 yards. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Now a handoff to Miller. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here we go.
Oh, the liquor store?
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Conley, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans
you was fresh after my
football game. Walsh adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
I guess.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Shit, I'm about to roll up another one right now.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm glad you know how to drive after smoking that shit, though, because I got to be at home when I smoke that shit, or it's got to be somewhere else, so I'm about to go to sleep, or eat and go to sleep.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10.
Oh, I mean, that's why I don't smoke other than around in my area.
Brady now on 1st down. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, here's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He was looking for Gronk that time. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense. That the other
it's always something with that nigga, man.
You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And that'll be incomplete.
Why are you talking shit? Don't do that.
Down, however. Let's see
Don't
what
do that
that's
disrespectful
about.
shit.
So the pass
I'll smack
incomplete
the shit
in
out
the
of
end
you.
zone, but contact
I'll
and
smack
pass
the shit out of you.
interference.
What you are? Matter of fact, what you offering?
The 1 yard line.
No, you ain't keeping it real. You being a troll.
On that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys.
Okay, this here on my practice squad. I ain't do shit about a practice squad, nigga.
Out of the gun.
And instead of telling me, he told the commissioner. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Long. Hey, this nigga, watch what I say. If that was true, HD would have gave him up.
Y'all can keep trolling. I don't give a fuck. They want to talk about trade so bad, but they ain't offering shit.
That
It's cool
was
though.
funny, nigga.
I don't care if it's funny. Being disrespectful.
How does the Texans
Fuck
kick
it.
team as they'll send this one away? And this will not be returnable. It's out
Hey,
of the
I
back
knew
of
some
the
shit
end
was gonna
zone
happen
for a
with Buck.
touchback. The Pats offense coming out, yet another Super Bowl run last year that, of course, came up short.
Well, you
against
go
the
help the
Eagles,
nigga
but
out
Charles
there,
Gronk is
goddammit.
back. Tom Brady
Hey.
back. Do they have any
Hey,
magic
HD, bro,
left in
be
the
a
tank?
stand-up guy, my nigga. You do that nigga player back, man.
Fuck y'all.
Further notice, they run the AFC
Come,
East.
hey,
They run the
HD, bro,
AFC.
come
That's
on,
just who they
motherfucker,
are.
bro.
But in order for
No
them to
man,
win a
please.
Super Bowl again, to get back there and take it this time, they need the continued play of Brady, the continued magic. But on defense, not just winning the money down. They've got to
And
win
look, the
first and
computer be
second
putting
down
out speed
so
and
that the
shit,
money
too.
down tilts in their favor.
The tackle that time by
Man,
Zach
y'all niggas
Cunningham.
wrong, man.
Tough running there. That's a
Come on,
third
motherfucker,
down, 4
bro.
yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but
They
they
do,
do set
man.
you
They
in
sure
good
do. I
position
remember it
on
happened
second
to
down.
Temple with stupid ass called Jay Stock. Well, he did. But they did draft him, though, bro. This thing fucked up.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off, and now a fumble. The ball's out.
Hey man, hold on, man. First off, yeah, I cut my players down to 53 as soon as I got on. You don't never know what's going on in this league.
The return for a touchdown.
So,
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense.
but it ain't like they laid down the schedule when they was gonna be advancing either. Oh, I missed it. So, oh well. I mean, hey, listen. Right. Yeah, he is right.
Setting up the screen for Miller. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass.
Yeah.
Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a
Hey, did he
solid
cut
game.
anybody?
It's 20 of them. It's 22 of them.
And he'll take this one in.
Every
for a
team started
Texans
75
touchdown.
men. You got to cut down to 53.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Texans will extend their lead. Walsh adds the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Dang, that was a Pepsi
Out is
and
the
them
Texans
red
kick
Reebok
team as they'll send this one away.
That's so sweet. Man, bring it to me with my
On
women
the
to my
return,
dinner.
here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
It's not even that, though. It's the fact you told the commissioner, instead of you coming to the dude that got your player and explaining the situation, you tell the commissioner. Tell him to give me my shit back.
He probably ain't know you had him, though.
He know I had him, because he told what's called.
First time with Hill. He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
I ain't know I didn't have. I had him.
Holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking. Ever since
Yeah, I seen that nigga earlier, bro. I was like, man, you can let this nigga slide.
They get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro.
Following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and
If somebody
20.
else would have received it, like, no, somebody got a 6-foot corner, but
From the gun, it's Brady. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would
Well,
have
that
been
nigga-
2 drives in a row.
hey, that nigga got his way with getting the
He's gotta
Ravens
start
back.
taking care of the ball way
Wow.
better than what we're seeing.
Eat this.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Big hold of the 30. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. And on third down, and
But the part is he still ain't came in after me. He said he on the Ravens. Send him home.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. First catch for the All-Pro Gronk. And a first down. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many, because once they get going, look out. Things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career, and it's evident when you see that.
Saying something.
That's saying something right there. But he's earned it.
Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now Brady throwing on second down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Throwing is Brady on third down. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got it complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Brady to Gronkowski. They make it look easy, don't they? And it's a Patriot first down. On first down, Brady. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady will try again on second down. This is White on the screen. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
So now on fourth down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Dobbs to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Dobbs now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Let's go. White 90. White 90.
to throw is down. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Houston. Marquez Valdez-Scantling now with his third touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Walsh. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Patriots. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The throw there by Brady intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Now Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
He's in the cell. Tired of these Mexicans.
Brady now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10.
Bitch, I've been on. Bitch, I've been on.
Down is Brady. Slant route caught by Edelman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Brady now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And right side caught Hogan. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Escaping the pressure right. And caught by Hogan for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Underneath for Miller. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Dobbs now on second down, looking deep downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. James has got it, complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. It's a quarterback sneak. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
He completes it right side of the lane. 14 yards is the pickup there on a New England first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Brady now on first down. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Shit, I don't know, bro. Let's see when they advance. 10 o'clock.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running
10
room
o'clock
hard to
tomorrow.
come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
I don't know, nigga. That's 2 days from now, nigga.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Brady. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. New England on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Right, ready?
Now flags come in. Looks like one of the Patriots might have moved. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Brady now on 3rd and goal. He may try and run, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Tom Brady in the final seconds of the first half, and the Patriots are back within a score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter, and remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well. So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it? Absolutely. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it? And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Here we go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Now it's Patterson. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Here we go. Let's go. Wait.
Brady to throw on second down. And it's brought in by Eric Decker. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Matt, they changed our uniform, bro. We should have kept the same. They're too basic. I don't like them better than the old, dude. Nah, the ones we had last year, 2015. Come on, them Jay. Nah, I like the
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I'm gonna have the little blue stripes. Shoulder pads. Shit.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Those look nice too, though.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
To throw, it's Brady. Oh, it's scrambled for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game.
13 touchdowns.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski.
Your team ain't like my team,
touchdown. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Goskowski now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
After the encroachment penalty, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, let's go! Ohio!
After the penalty, it's Miller. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Flex round! Flex round!
They'll try to run for it with Miller. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
That was a terrific job by the defense stopping them on 3rd and short. But sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense because when they're going in short yard situations, you might see the offensive line come in tighter together, a little more shoulder to shoulder, trying to wedge a hole in the middle. They didn't get it done on that play.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a
real
yard.
Brady in real life.
They'll try and throw for it here. And able to find Conley. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Dobbs now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. first and 10. Downs. And Conley's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
Pressure sensitive
really nice target.
as a right
Go back to the ground now with Miller.
No
gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They're losing here in the third quarter, maybe trying to get the ball outside, bust a big play. Obviously didn't work there.
Man, well, it didn't work. I really can't fault them for trying it. You and I have talked to the offensive coordinator, and we knew that was the place they wanted to try and go. And sometimes you just have to stick with it because 2-yard gains turn into 20-yard gains as the game goes along.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Throw the ball, man. Yeah, that's what the last nigga thought.
Out of the gun. Down.
You got the best corner. Stupid. You got the best D-line. You got the best line.
So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Well, that's the side I'm going to go
coming
to.
down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
you were Othello.
Hey, that ain't what it is, bro. This
is
sensitive, dog. He probably did some little shit. I tapped the nigga. That gave me passing to him.
Ohio! Here we go! White 90! White 90! Ohio!
Yeah, that's what happened to me, though. I ain't intercepted in the game. Yeah, I barely cut him down,
Action here on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
He's talking about on punch, man.
This is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
How you do that?
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second.
Say what?
Yeah, should not stop.
Bro, don't say sentence, bro. Be specific, dog.
Find him.
You always say sentence, bro. Where at in sentence, dog?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On 2nd down, Downs. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Come on, let's go! White 90! White 90!
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And this game is tied again here in the 3rd. So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Now it's Patterson. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field.
Hey, what you say?
Last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Hey,
do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really
feel like that motherfucking stand
down.
game.
Amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A gain of 6 there on first. Now the
why
offense
you worried
use
about
the
it?
first
One
of their
nigga, bro.
timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Gotta show me.
To throw on second down.
Brady.
That's complete to White. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Brady 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
White 20. White 20. Shadow. White 10.
Back now in Foxborough. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
But why niggas always try to draw you outside? That shit work. Oh, that shit do work. You should Russell.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Tell him to play, bro. He can go and play. You're talking about you work at night and shit. I don't know what the fuck you
Every
mean
now
by
and
that.
then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they
I don't
can't
get home
stop
tonight,
every single
bitch.
run for almost no gain.
I get home at 8.
Looking to throw
Shit,
on second
depend on the
down.
day. What is it, Tuesday? No, 11:30.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw.
What kind of schedule you got? What you work? 10 to something?
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
5 at night.
Throwing now is Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gronkowski, the intended target. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Then you work a full week of 12-hour shifts or just a couple days?
Dodge to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try
bitch ass nigga work at 5 in the afternoon.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
It's called overtime, damn it.
He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that
really
pick.
just threw that?
Right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard.
Yeah,
when you were a tyke.
I work too, bro.
You know? The problem? Every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended receiver.
And but if you work outside, let's do that.
I can do this until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Oh, that shit kicked me out. I couldn't even do that.
Definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They keep it with Miller on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Dante Hightower on the stop. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Come on, let's go. Ryan 38.
Here's Dodge to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That nigga long and mute
You being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Come on, let's go.
Now Dobbs. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Here's again to Miller. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
nigga long don't listen. Can't talk.
Now Dobbs. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to stop one in.
Looked like an I-4 rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Throwing here, Dobbs. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
I played North Florida, man. That's easy.
Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly.
I definitely did. Sad like I ain't from the South.
You got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different. As we come up on a 1st and 10, he couldn't quite hold it.
Putting letters and words and shit ain't good.
Pops out, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here,
this
one has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
They do, though.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. Incomplete. Right there in coverage, the veteran Cam Chancellor.
That's just flat out a terrific play because it's rare that you see a hitch route batted down. That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Throwing on 1st down is Brady.
Nah, it's like they made the field wilder, bro. Like, I mean,
he goes down, but
it ain't even like, it's like.
25. That one goes for 24 yards.
Not even that, bro. The defenders, they can't react like they used to.
Before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
They can't cover, they can't cover the field like they used to. I be got that shit up, Brian. You never knew.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Boy, I had ran a corner route on Yeah.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And
hey, Lon, what you
going
absolutely
nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
20. Play 20.
Smart guy.
Brady to throw.
You put Kaiser over,
this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is going to be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
He took too long. Now he got Dobbs throwing that bitch.
We're in the fourth quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead.
He got to get down there, big man.
And everything is flipped.
Nah, he probably can't. Oh, yeah, he's man.
And he gets this up across the 35.
Yeah, he got to get that. Nah, he is, bro. He is. He's running the same zone. He's good, bro.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs
in open space
because they have the ability to make people miss. And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game,
got to make something up. He got to show something he ain't seen.
Some of those tackles will go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And this is going to be intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
You nigga here just suck, man. You know what? He nigga got Dobbs at quarterback. But that big back.
Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
We got to put it in there.
Again, it's Miller. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. As they get under a minute to go now in the football game. The Texans on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is third down and 12.
You got to run that bitch and catch another interception. You're going to throw it right back too.
He's going to fire one deep over. And this is going to be intercepted.
I bet he throw a kick right here.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, what I just said, Long.
They just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks.
Hey, what I just said, Long.
Is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
Washington would have made that pass, bro.
Wrong pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
That's basically a punt, though.
Solid game there, the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. Now Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. They give it, and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, If they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming
Oh, he
goal,
missed it, though. He put it to the right. He made that
and
good.
partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year.
What
week
you know
one,
about
you had the fly over the
playing?
big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game.
Other dudes should have
There's
just went to
nothing
overtime.
like
He
it
just lost it, huh?
You really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Texans, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a